Oh, hello again, this time with audio. So, the session is called Brave Accordion. Wow. Oop, can't spell. Clock. Let's see if I can beat my record or even finish it, one or the other. Let's see how this goes. Do. Basic cursor movement. I've got a weird habit of whenever I do this, of just deleting the lines. It's not for any real reason. I just do. I just like doing it. Exiting helix, very important. It's the same as exiting Vim. Delete. So, HSTEFS, collapse, delete. Oh, there's an A there, delete. There you go. Boom, one down. Do. Okay. Right. This, I'm breaking the rules because, you know. So yeah, the reason for doing this is I am changing editors. So, and I've been sort of like hanging out with Helix for a bit and using it a bit, and I really like it. So I'm gonna move on. Also because the editor I'm using most of the time, Nova, has kind of gone off the rails a little bit. I'm not sure how well they're supporting it. So I need a new editor. And I really like this, so I'm doing this. So we're doing, what's it saying? More insert commands. Oh yeah, that's what do you do? Yeah, so I'm breaking some of the rules, but I'm still reading the ones that I'm less familiar with. So basic motions I'm okay at. Your mum, because that's the standard answer. Yeah, so here we go. Type A to append to the selection. Probably going to do a video on Helix at some point. I already recorded one a while ago. It wasn't very good. So I want to do it again, but knowing more, I don't really feel qualified to talk about it without knowing it a bit better. So sort of like, I'm not adding any value here. I need to get, you know. So delete. So if you haven't used it, Helix is really good. It's like Vim or NeoVim, but the main difference is the actions are reversed, right? So instead of sort of verb selection, it's selection verb. So every time you move, you make a selection, and the selection just already exists. You have to make a selection to do a thing, and then you can just take an action on it. That's the main difference. Plus, there's some tricks that Vim can't do. So there's not much Vim can do that Helix can't, but there's some things Helix can do that Vim can't. But also some keystrokes aren't quite as fast. That's the trade-off, but it's still plenty quick. Unless you're like by not as fast, it's still pretty much as fast. I think if you're like a turbo Vim nerd, you'll get frustrated, but otherwise, yeah, most people would be much happier. So we just do change. So what's this asking to do? Change. Let's change. No, write the word change. It is late. This sentence has correct words. Okay, FB, let me go to E, change in. So yeah, I'm adding some extra bits in to get through it quicker. So, but yeah, if you know Vim, most of it's actually the same. Learning Helix has helped me learn Vim because doing the selections first and the sort of ergonomics of it make it easier to kind of learn Vim in general because they stick in. You don't have to memorize quite as much, if that makes sense. It's very well designed. So, cancel motions, yes, you do 2W, 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 2E, all that sort of thing. 2E or not 2E. Right, select and extend. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one of these. Okay, collapse. What we're doing, so moves the F in 2, so FF, and then we're going to do E, oh no, not B, and then we're going to do B to W. I've done fucked that up. B, B, B. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the F and move the F of foo and B to W, D. There we go. So F, capital B, collapse, V to W, D. So that works the same way as Vim. I don't really understand the select mode. I don't need to use it as often. Yeah, so XD, and then just the ones that aren't, you can do stuff like that. So X selects lines instead of deleting, which is a better use of the key, I think, than Vim. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. This is how I flirt, by the way. Just with you, no one else. There aren't any others. Right, yeah, so type colon to collapse a single cursor. So yeah, if you've got a selection, you can press that to collapse. What doesn't exist in the tutor is the alternative one. So one thing that gets you a little bit is, see if I just go like, I don't know, like that, and I go to a word, it selects the space afterwards. So you can either press B and then E, right, which is a little bit long, or I can do this, and then I can do underscore, and underscore will also remove that white space. I don't know why it's not in here. It doesn't really mention it. So yeah, if I've got a selection, so I go, that'll just get rid of my selection. But yeah, a lot of the time you sort of trim white space. Anyway, that's 3 chapters down. Undoing, capital U to redo. Yeah, so we'll just fix. And then yeah, because you have to do this quite a lot, which is one thing I do think is not necessarily my favourite bit. F to E. Oops. Oh, yeah, F2. What? Oh, sorry. Yeah. 2FE. Wait, that's not. Oh, well, that's not the work, is it? I'm still just finding 2. But I'm sure I could do this before. If I do. Oh, okay, wait. No, hang on. Yeah, 2FE. Yeah, find the second E. What was I doing then? I don't know. Right, so and then you can undo and then redo. Pretty crazy stuff. So yanking's the same as Vim. So Y, and then you go between here and you do P, and then I just go like this, and I go P, banana. Whenever you delete or change text, Helix will copy the altered text. Use Alt D. Oh, okay. Ah. So if I just go like, if I just insert the word crouton with a B on the end, and then I just do that, right? And then I delete, and then if I press paste, it's going to do that, right? But if I do, so I delete it again. No, wait, hang on. If I delete it with Alt D, I've still crouton. Oh, hang on. Let's just, okay, right. Let's just, because we still got yanked, haven't we? I just do banana, yank it, come back, and I'll just do Alt D. No. Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, didn't really pay attention to that. That's good. Yeah, Alt D and Alt C to stop it getting copied. Searching in file, so if I just do banab, it'll find banana. Because yeah, that's what it does. Yeah, the search is different, so if you do shift backspace to search backwards, we know these things. So yeah, I'm just practicing the tutor a little bit. I'm not writing much code at the moment, but I will be soon. But I can't distract myself. So I will be, but I don't want to learn it by coding with it at the moment, because I just, no. These, and then we've got, where we go, FN, okay, E, lines, and I'm not looking to be like, the queen of good stuff type. What am I doing? Oh, at the same time. Oh, right. I see. Yeah, I don't need to be like the best, you know, but why not? Oh, hang on. So if I just do, let's pay attention to this bit. So it says type C to duplicate cursor. So that's, you have, yeah, so this is one thing Helix does. You have multiple cursors and they're really powerful, like super. If you like multiple cursors, which I do, the most powerful version of that is probably the one in Helix. You can do some pretty crazy stuff with it. So, using certain modes to create lines, I did that. Oh, I always forget to do that. So if I just do like that again, and then always forget to do that. I've got that bound to escape. That's one of the things I've got in my config. So I do config, open. Yeah, we've got a few things that are non-standard. So if I go to, where is it? Yeah, escape collapses section. Collapse section, key primary selection. And yeah, that does the, oops, that does the thing. So select matches in selection. Move the cursor to the line with the thing. Type X to select the line. Type S. A prompt will appear. So I'll do that. Press S, and I can do apples. So that's asking me to do. Enter. There we go. So if I do, yeah, bununu, I can do that. So yeah, instead of doing that thing of doing comma, I just press escape. Because, you know, I'm cool like that. Selecting by regex, we don't do the regex. I should just do the regex section. Let's do it. I hate regex. Right, so move to the cursor line, whatever, select line with X and type S, and just do space. Where's the plus? Plus. Space plus space? No, wait, hang on. It's just space plus. Right, and then, yeah. Enter. Space. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. If you're from Fireplace, select line you want the way you want to. Wait, so the select line is the way to do it. Select the text you want to replace. Problem is with me, right, is I think I'm not smart enough to use regex for something like that. I wish I was, but that's beyond me. I'm an idiot. Yeah, you can put Fireplace and do this. You can, yeah, this is select the entire file, but we're not going to do that. Oh, what section was on? 3.1. Wait, hang on. 3.1. Wait, was it 4.1? 2, 3. Good enough. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. There's no page down key on a laptop, is there? Or is there? I don't know. I've never thought about it that hard. Selected by regex. Yeah, if you want to find a place, yeah, you can select the entire file and do the select thing. So you can just, yeah, it's good. This is another one that's kind of pointless. So if I just do, oops. C4C. That's too many. That's too many C's. Move the cursor to the first line below. Place it on the white space just behind the arrow. So if I just do, there we go. And then, so 4C, there we go. And then if I do, yeah, W, okay, and then a line. This is one that I probably wouldn't use, but I guess it's there. Add only cares about the alignment of the head of the selection, the end that moves. The other end is called the anchor. There we go. So this one, move the cursor to the first row of the table below. Select the entire table with 6x. So 6x. There we go. And then we do Alt S to split the sections of each line. Align the table with and. What? Hang on. So yeah. First row of the table, 6x, okay, Alt S, line cannot work. What? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alt S. Line. Okay. Yeah, see, that's so I've done it slightly wrong, and it confused me because I'm a dum-dum. So, here we go. Selecting it to a character. Yeah, F and T. So, move the cursor, thing marked with thing, cursor on the first dash. There we go. If I do F bracket, it's going to do that. D goes to the end of the line. So let's do L. It's probably not necessarily the best way to do it, but whatever. And then if I do F bracket, delete, and then we do the same thing again. So we go to B, delete that. And then if we just do GL, and we just do capital T, exclamation mark, D. So that's F is selects that including, and T is selects to that thing and don't include it. Unlike Vim, Helix doesn't limit commands to the current line, it searches the characters in the file. I don't know if that's better or worse. Don't care. It's quite nice. So, type. Type R character to replace all sorts of characters with character. So, move the second line of the table, place the cursor on the first geezer. Let's do that. Okay, like so. And then we'll just do, to the pipe. So where is it? Where's pipe? There's pipe. And then if I just do R and then that, it's going to change it into underscores. That is useful. I do that quite a lot. Yeah, so last command. So if I just do the word cake, and then let's put let's do that, and then I'll just do oops. Oh no. And then just do that, right? And then I'll just yank that. Okay, and then I'll come down. No, that, and I'll paste one. And what I'll do is just press star. Oh, well, that should work. Hello. Hello. That's how Nirvana wrote. Sounds like Teen Spirit. So we go chapter 6. Down. Replace with yank text. So what we're going to do, move the cursor, line marks thingy below. It's going to do one of them. No, we're not going to do that. Fine. Select watermelons, then yank it. And select oranges. And then we do that to replace. There we go. And then, this is just fine. So Shift J is joining lines. It's always fun. Indent is using these. So if I do one of them, and then come over here and do one of them, and we're done. Boop, boop, boop. Increment and decrement. I don't really press Control A. Move the cursor to the third line. Okay. And then just do Control A. That's not working. Okay. So you can do that, or Control X to decrement. I don't know. Yeah. We'll do it properly. See, I'm cheating here. Registers work the same way. So you can just do so saying change register B and yank with Y. So we're going to go to watermelon, and we're just going to yank it normally. We're going to go to select. So just do. Wait, hang on. Oh, what do I do there? Did I just? There you go. And we go back to here and we yank that normally. So what we're going to do is go down to mangoes and then repeat. What? Do that, and then we're going to go to pineapples. Let's just do one of them, and then we're going to do bananas. I think I've got an extra space in there, but who's Who are you to judge me? Macros, I don't know what I would do with this. But again, one of those, it's really cool, but I'm not so sure I'm smart enough to use it. So we'll see. Right, so yeah, so I'm going to change that to this, and then we're going to go to this. Now it's first and last. Got to do it. That's the thing, the word. Okay, let's go just do one of them. Okay, and then I think I'll press. Yeah. Okay, and if I go to back, I don't know where I started actually. Boop. It should. There we go. Play it out. Boop 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 boop. I don't really get. Yeah, I don't really get how it works. To be honest, again, it's one of those things that sounds great. I probably won't use it because I'm dumb. So, type Q to replay the macro from. Oh, you can. Yeah, you can. That makes sense. You put registers and have macros on them. Searching for selection. So, the most recent search for is stored in that register. N and M both refer to register / This means you set the register without having to type in a search. Type to copy the selection into the register, sync the search into the selection, the copy of the primary selection, which you will learn about in the section on cycling selections. Move the cursor so a line marks blur. Okay, and then we're going to do one of. Hang on. What? Oh, I forgot to press shift. It is late, in my defense. There we go. What? Yeah, let's not be fancy. A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. So select horse with E. Okay, and I'm going to do that. So now we've got that, and then we can just do end, jump to the next horse. Just jump through the horses. Horse. So it's just a quick, yeah. It's shorthand for, yeah. So I just do boo, that'd be the word. The horse. What? The horse. Is that supposed to be like that? I don't know. Anyway, select the first bats. So there we go. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. And then we're going to do that, and then do select mode, and select the other bat. Yeah, there we go. Again, very clever, but so yeah, like using a search selection that you've stored in the register to then make a new selection and changing both at the same time. It's very cool. Yeah, so jump list, Control S. Nice. We just do Control I, Control O. Let's go make another one. Oh, it's lock Zellage. If you don't use Zellage is really good. Control S, and then come back up to here, and then we can just do Control O. Okay, there we go. So there we go. Jump into character labels. This is good. Go the GW stuff, so you can just be like, and you can just. You know what I mean, I need to use this more, so I can do CS. You know. Yeah. This is just a simple line of text, and maybe such lines. So if I do GW and do BK, there we go, see? It's fun. So, chapter 9, there we go. Cycling and moving selections. This is what I fucked up yesterday. So if we go through, yeah, so do thingy, bracket, not bracket, whatever it's called, parenthesis, you know what I'm trying to say. Move the cursor line mark thing below. Let's do that. Oops. S would. Enter. Oh. I thought I pressed enter. There we go. So we've got would, chuck. Anyway, so where's the second word? How much? Yeah, so we just do Alt minus. That's going to move that from the selection. So now we can, yeah. So if I just do would. Wait, if I just hang on. Yeah, I do Alt. Oh, sorry, Alt comma. Okay. Wait, Alt comma. There we go. And then would. Okay, I'm not sure. I need to get much better to do that, but you know, it's useful. Cycling the content selections, press Alt to move the cursor, line up, whatever, select both lines. So we just do 2x, S through, and then pipe, water, canoe. Okay. What? Why is there nothing selected? Weird. Hang on. So if I just do what we're doing again. S through pipe, water, pipe, no, enter, alt guy, what? Oh shit. Wait, that's not working. Is that working? Wait. Still one time. S. Through. Water. No. Enter. S. Through water, no, there we go. Oh. That doesn't feel like it's working. Alt shift. Is there something wrong with my keybinds? That won't work? Either way. We've got multi-selection there. That's weird. But I think I'm never going to do anyway. Changing case. That's just backtick. So, oops. So, where are we? Boop. Oh yeah, alt guy. Wait, hang on. So, this sentence is miscapitalized letters, so just keep undoing that for a sec. So, move the cursor to the first line, select each wrongly capitalized lowercase letter. So, okay. Oh, that flips things. I see. Can't be asked to do that, but yeah, I get it. Splitting the selection. It's S to split selection on a regex pattern. I'm not going to do that because fuck regex. So chapter 10 is done. Like some of these get more obscure as you go down, right? As in, this is actually useful. This is actually useful. But yeah, I ain't splitting selection on regex. Commenting on line, space C. There we go. Oh, Control C. Oh. It's Option C. Control C. Oh, I never thought of that. Okay, I'll just do space C. Control C is probably even better. Oh yeah, also, yeah, when you open up, or if you have like a first bindy thing, then you get a menu. So a lot of things you get. That's the other thing that makes Helix good actually, besides just the motions. It has a lot of stuff built in with the Vim, especially near them, you have to fuck about with. If you just don't stop, that's all you do. So commenting multiple lines. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah, it comes with a load of stuff built in that near them doesn't. So you don't have to. You're not in configuration. How you just sort of turn it on, and it mostly just works. Match mode. So we know how this works. So if I just do match. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's get between the brackets. What? To switch match mode from normal mode, select M. Yeah. Yeah. To jump to matching bracket pair, simply press That's not working. Hang on. Jump to example lines below, starting with move the cursor on normal mode to the opening bracket, yeah. And then oh yeah, you have to be on the bracket. You can't just yeah. Yeah, so just do oh, I need to be on it. There we go, yeah. Use match mode. So this is quite useful. Move to line, put your cursor on normal mode, any location in parentheses. So there. Let's do X, fine. What's that? Press MI, and then we can just do match in there, and we can just delete. MI, just any bracket, and then we just do nested. Okay, MI, boof. That's gonna work. MI. So I'll have to go through. Okay. So MI. You can match around as well, so I can just do. Yeah, so I do MA boof. You know what I mean? That's jumping ahead of ourselves. Match mode, select around. There we go. You also select around content, i.e. both the inside content delimiters themselves by using the MA select. For example, move the line under, move your cursor in normal mode to any position between the parentheses, and then do MA, boop, 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 and you get rid of all of it. Ooh, hang on. So if I was like here, I could just do MA, you know, and MA bracket. Use match mode surround. Match mode can, I never use match surround, so I don't really get surround, so let's read this properly. The match mode can also be used to add surrounding around the current selection. For example, move to this line below, then star eyes to select all of this line segment. For example, move normal mode to the cursor, start the select, and enter select mode with V. Select all of this. Okay. And then what? I? Okay. And then confused. The match mode can also used to add surrounding around the current selection. So if I do I and then do that. Wait, hang on, hold up. Right. Move to the line below, then star I. Wait, what? Then move the cursor, start on the line, enter selection mode with V. Right. Okay, 4E. Huh? Wait, V, 4E. Whatever. I. What? I'm confused. MS. Wait. Just ms. Wait, it's not saying do I, it's saying select I. Maybe I'm too tired to make sense of that. Either way, so yeah, if I just do that and then MA, or MS, sorry. What? MS. MS I. MS. Yeah. What have I done? Yeah, I must be getting tired. Hang on. Okay. And just the MS. Yeah, that works. Okay. Using match mode deletes around. Delete. Online below, move the cursor any within the pair. So just do FX drop. And then just empty. I'll get rid of the there. Okay. So if I'm like, yeah, so MS. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I probably would use MS actually, I think. Delete the message. Hang on. Delete the. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use that as well. The layoff of quote marks too. Okay, DS. Oh. Sorry, MD. Them. Oops, we're going to MD. There we go. That's very cool. I don't think it's going to pay attention to that before. Match may replace. That's cool. So yeah, if I just go like to the X and just do MR. Online below, move the cursor anywhere. Yeah. Then normal, press MR. Oh, MR. The D. Cool. 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 So I do MR. That. Bracket. Cool. 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 Chapter 12. Oh, window splitting. Doesn't look like we're going to bother with that. You can split the window. Move between splits. Yeah, you can just do. Let's just do that. So it's Control W, isn't it? No, sorry. Control window. There we go. And then we just do. Oh yeah, Control. Oh, I'm tired. Right, yeah. So you can just do like Alt, whatever. HJ. I thought it was Alt HJ. I maybe should read this. Hang on. Control W. Yeah, jump to the next. Jump to the last bit. Oh, HJ. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is why I'm definitely getting tired. What? Okay, whatever. Oh, where was I up to? Hang on. Yeah, definitely tired. Okay, I was on 11, so 11 dot. No, maybe on 12, 12, 13, 13. Yeah, there we are. We'll do that. We'll do this another time. Split current buffer. Control W S to split the cover. Wasn't it? We're going to touch that. Use commands to split. Yeah, so you can. There's commands. There's commands. There's also a command palette as well. But you know, swapping splits. We can do that. I don't really. What I do most of the time is I just. It's often easier. Instead of using the inbuilt splits in helix, which aren't actually that amazing. You've got it opened up in Zellage, which I kind of always do. I use that most of the time, to be honest. is you can just unlock this. It's Alt-N. I can just do another HX. And then I get to do all of the fun, you know, the fun things you get to do with, you know, the fun stuff you get to do with Zellage, which is a lot better. Open splits from file picker. So split screen open directly in the file picker. You can do that as well. So that's space F, and you've got. Yeah, we don't want to see that. Chapter 13 recap. There we go. We're near the end. Oh, there we are at the end. This tour is still a work in progress. More sections are planned, and we're at the end. And how long will that take with me talking? Bollocks, 40 minutes, twice as long as last time, but we finished it this time at least. So I'm going to try and beat this.